Hey you guys, I have this message coming in so strong about how to work with this full moon. So anything that you have perceived to be a limitation, a block, a limiting belief, anything of that nature in the past, it no longer exists. Like, we are fully moved now into this next cycle. I've been talking about this for 6 months plus minimum. For a few months, we were kind of in between two cycles. We are both feet in this new cycle now, 3 to 7 year cycle. And we're operating in a new frequency. So the things that were holding you back before, it's almost like they just have no relevance whatsoever. Like, they're just not applicable to you anymore. And so stop clinging on to them. And if there's anything, like for me, I've been having a few things come up the last couple days where I'm like, oh, there it is again. And particularly around anxiety. And I've noticed, like, I had this download come in that was saying, anxiety is a negative entity. It's not emerging from yourself. It's emerging from something external of you, which is very true because you are your soul, and your soul is not creating anxiety. So I'm going to start thinking of it as a negative entity because that feels the most accurate to me. And so I want you to start thinking about any of your limiting beliefs, the blocks, like, just imagine it as a negative entity. It's not you, it's not connected to you, and you can disconnect yourself from it. So a really wonderful thing to do, if you haven't already, with full moons, is to write down these things on a sheet of paper, the specifics of how it's showing up for you, the specifics of how it's interacting with you, and burn that shit. Burn it. It no longer applies to you. So let it go. It's no longer a part of your story. And there's going to be new things that come up as we bravely traverse this new cycle and the things that are in store for you with it. But it also is going to require that we really start to look at, okay, from this point, what am I creating? We're in a whole new cycle. New things are possible for me. I'm in a new vibration from where I was several years ago when I was creating the old vibration, right? So thinking about, one, what are the things that are no longer relevant? They no longer apply to me. They're no longer a part of my story. Burn them. And then also, in preparation for the next new moon, start thinking about, who is it that I am becoming? What is it that I am stepping into? What is my new vision? What am I creating from this point? And really let yourself dream. The whole thing with Sagittarius, because this, in Western astrology, the full moon right now is in Sagittarius. I'm not sure what it is in sidereal, aka where the stars actually are, but Sagittarius energy is all about the archer. It's about the soul who picks up the bow and aims for its highest vision that likely seems impossible. So we all get to be the archers with this full moon. What is it that you're creating? And you don't have to know right this second, because we kind of like just got into this new cycle like a couple weeks ago. So let it develop. It doesn't, let it simmer. It doesn't need to be fully created right now, but let yourself start to explore what that is and what it is that you're creating and what it looks like and what it feels like, and start your manifesting for this cycle, because this energy is just really ripe for that. So I hope you have fun. Let me know. Feel free in the comments if you want, put what you're releasing, write down the things that are no longer a part of your story, but even better, write down what it is that you're envisioning for the future and what it is you're calling in.